Oh, it is. It is virtual reality. Hi, everybody. My bad. I I had started streaming, but I had never hit the go live button in inside YouTube. And let me refresh the chat box here so it gets right. So what's up, everybody? We've got Diego98, Bonzo, Chief910, L Max, Lord 2, our friend Chris. I seen Rob Hill was in here earlier. How's it going? I was talking a whole lot of smack about Akira Maeda. This event apparently has 22 fights on it, but our rip here is only an hour and 20 minutes long, and it only features 6 bouts, maybe 7. So I don't know. Maybe there's a DVD I could buy from like Japanese Amazon, Japan's Amazon or something like that. I could maybe there's a different DVD out there. But hey, not gonna complain. This is I got this for free, so I'm not gonna complain. Let's start the event here. Let's get going. We're late, so play, or as Akira Maeda would say, pray. There's Akira Maeda. He's looking very bloated. He's always fat. Now he's just old fat. So not sure what he's saying here. He looks okay, I guess, with his suit. I wonder if he has any regret over what he's done to Yoji Anjo here. He's right behind Yoji Anjo. There's Akira Maeda in his glory days as Rings, as we're going to hype up Rings here. It's Diego98 says, those two look very romantic. There is nothing romantic about Akira Maeda's intentions. There is nothing romantic. We're at the Differ Ariake. I think it's in Tokyo. It's a small little venue. But this is the rebirth of Rings. I don't think it was actually had Rings in the title. There might be 1,000 people that could sit in this. Yeah, watch Lord 2 says, yeah, so basically I diddled Anjo and nothing happened after that. Watch Akira Maeda in his diddling fingers. Protect your dingies at all costs. So, the restart. Ooh, that guy's a Yakuza. You see that guy's tattoos? That was some insane tattoos. He's definitely Yakuza. I think there's so many Yakuza fighters in this, it's not even ridiculous. In fact, we'll see later Yakuza gangs they're going to be fighting each other. They're representatives of the different Yakuza gangs. I think Akira Maeda is firmly with the Yakuza to get this event rolling. Outlaw! This guy's the outlaw. Is this the outlaw gang? Whoa, is that a guy or a girl? He's eating sushi. He's using his computer. He's stealing children. He's kidnapping. Is he a security guard? He's choking guys out. He's the outlaw, I guess, maybe. Is he fighting? I'd assume he's fighting. So the rebirth of Rings here, it's just called The Outsider. I don't think it had Rings officially in the name, although it was considered a part of the Fighting Network Rings. I think Yoji Anjo legitimately crushed him with a punch and knocked him out. And Akira Maeda hit his head. But yeah, Yoji Anjo just walked up and decked him. Let me find a picture of it. There's the I can find the aftermath. Let's see. Akira Maeda, Yoji Anjo. That should be able to find a picture real quick here. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to find a picture. It was on some forum. Somebody posted on some forum of Akira Maeda. Maybe if I do a Google search instead of DuckDuckGo. Let's see. Akira Maeda, Yoji Anjo. Image. Well, I guess this is a picture of that. Let's see. What do they got going on here? Let's see what this is. Rings picture. Tensuke Akira Maeda after Yoji Anjo's cowardly attack. Here. There's Akira Maeda after Yoji Anjo's cowardly attack. Yoji Anjo knocked his ass out. That's the closest picture I could find to that event. Whoa, we've got guys in coronavirus, and this guy is being scanned for knives. He might be one of Akira Maeda's plethora of victims, and they don't want any knives brought in. Yep, no knife. What do you got down there, son? All the fighters are lined up here. There's 44 of them, and they're being checked. AIDS! Look at this. Okay, so AIDS. I think they're explaining how the fighters are pre-checked or scanned, so to speak. So we got hepatitis B. I assume, knowing that I had to go through the same thing when I fought my amateur fight. They, checked me for hepatitis, or I had to bring in blood work, like 6 months. Within the last 6 months that I didn't have hepatitis B, C, AIDS. So here's hepatitis B, hepatitis C plus some other stuff, and AIDS. There's no AIDS allowed. Akira Maeda is the one that comes in and personally checks them for AIDS. As he's diddling them, and he's gonna diddle that boy. That that young boy's gonna get diddled. Akira Maeda comes in and goes, "I have to check you for AIDS. Take down your pants." And the diddling commences. The diddling commences, but he is cleared of AIDS. Or he gets AIDS. So here we have Akira Maeda. He's in the ring. A little petite little ring there. Not very big. Ye-Lord 2 says, I can use Translate real quick if you need it. Nah, that's all right. We'll just make up our own translation. So here's Akira Maeda under a cool-looking spotlight. A pretty neat setup here. There's probably 1,000 people in those folding chairs. They have folding chairs. Ariake, differ Ariake. They showed an outside shot of it. It looks like a warehouse dump. So Akira Maeda is explaining, I guess, the history of rings, or how important rings was, and how miraculous it is that he's back, but he's back to bring you some good fights. So here we go. Prepare yourself for about 10 minutes of setup. Streets of Tokyo at night. Street races, Yakuza gang fights, fast women. He's 22 years old, I assume. There's his gang. That's his gang. Look at these bad mother effers. Look at this guy back here with the bandana. Look at this guy. You see this guy with the glasses? This is one hardcore gang. Oh boy. This is gang number 1. This guy is a part of one Yakuza gang. I guarantee this whole event is Yakuza against Yakuza, and they're all fighting each other. Like, it literally is guys that are a part of different Yakuza. He's riding a motorcycle with boys wearing face masks, sort of blah pictures. And here's the other gang. Is this the other gang member? Ooh, he's got red whiting, 16 something or another. What? That's what that said. It says what? They're all Yakuza. Sam is cool as here. He asks, he Yakuza? They are all Yakuza. In this event, they're smoking cigarettes. They're ready for a fight. There's the other Yakuza fighter. They're having a little gang meeting right now. They got motorcycles, Harleys. They got Harleys, or maybe they're Kawasaki's. He's ready for a blood fight. Diego98 asks, is that Shinja Aoki? No idea. Oh my God, he's drunk. What is this guy? Is this a hobo they found? And this guy, what is he looking at here? What is happening here? This guy is like, this like bum fights coming up. Listen to this guy. This guy's hilarious. Well, there's the other Yakuza gang that is being represented by the fighter. So we had one Yakuza gang. Here's the next one. They're pretty hardcore too. They're telling about how deadly their gang is. And this guy, here's Shank a Bitch. They're smoking cigs. This is going to be awesome. This is Yakuza Gang Wars, they should have called this, instead of The Outsider. They should have called it Yakuza Gang Wars, and they're settling their differences inside the ring. Simon says that motorcycle had a pink middle finger attached to it. Yeah, he's not that hardcore. These guys, I would say take him to the inner city of Compton, California, and let him loose. See what happens. Who do you think is it going to be? This Yakuza gang, this fruity Yakuza gang? Hopefully this doesn't get blocked with all this music. We'll see. I have contingency plans if this gets blocked. I'm checking it though. Whoa! Did you see that? Okay, so this guy is fucking horrendous. He is mashing the heads of children with his smock as I'm trying to go back here, and it's not going back. There he is. He's murdering these kids. They're lined up. They're gonna get their head put over the barrel there, and he's just gonna mash their head. But at least he's got a cute little fox on his smock here as he murders children. Chief 910 says Diddle Fest. It is the Diddle Fest. Akira Maeda diddles them all. He seems confused about what's going to be happening here. I love the sound effects. Did you see that? Hear that sound effect? That was such a cool sound effect. He's with Tiger Mask there, it looks like. Oh, he's got a very seductive picture of Akira Maeda. So I would like to actually have these magazines or this book. Is this an Akira Maeda VHS? Akira Maeda is giving a very fuck me look there as he is putting an armbar on somebody. This is not Akira Maeda. That does not look hard. That's hardcore in another way. It does not look very scary though. He gave me these very fuck me gaze. So here's the training. Here's the training going on here in their little area. Oh, he's putting some punches on him. He's not doing very good. This is our fighter, and he's getting taken down by his sparring partner is taking him down and putting it on him. His sparring partner is putting it on him. Jeez, he gets taken down again. This is not going to be good for this guy. His ear's all fucked up. HHC says, forget the Tokyo Dome when you have the Maeda Diddle Dome. Diego 98 also says Maeda softcore porn. That looked like it might have been a Maeda softcore porn. Hakan Carlson, I didn't say hi to him. He's here. He says Maeda isn't taking any chances anymore. Straight up killing the kids. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Whenever they finally get to the fights here, I don't know. By the way, I don't know because there's 44 fighters in this event, but we're only gonna get to see 6 or 7 of them with this rip. I have no idea who's who. So where does the fight listing begin? Where does it end? I don't know. But anyway, enjoy the rest of this setup here. I'll be right back. Spider Zero, what's up? I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I am back. Here we go. We're ready for our first fight. Let me know that the video is loud enough that you guys can hear it. I don't want it to be too low. I'll turn it up a little bit here so you guys can hear it. So we're ready for our first fight. Who's who? Not sure. We've got Not Sure number 1. He's small. Not Sure 1 versus Not Sure 2. He's really small. Okay, he just said his name there. He said something, Shibu Sabasta. Let's look for him. I'm going to look for him real quick. Shibasta Cebu. I'm going to have to replay that. Maybe it was Kawata Bada. Let me go back here, fight fans. Let's go back so I can hear his name. Oh, I went back too far. Okay, listen to this guy's name. Akira. He said Akira. Okay, let me find Akira. There is a guy that fights in this event. His name is Lethal Fat Boy. I'm not fucking with you guys. Here, I'll move this over so you can see. Lethal Fat Boy. Okay. The guy's name. Let's check out Lethal Fat Boy real quick. Lethal Fat Boy. He had only one fight in his career. He's fighting out of Japan. So this was definitely a Yakuza get-together. because when you have a guy named Lethal Fat Boy, I wish we would see that fight, but I don't think we're going to see that fight. So the guy's name was Akira. Where the fuck is this guy? Okay, I'm not finding him. Yeah, let's just continue, fight fans. I have no idea. Sebasta. So if you have this match listing open and you can find who's who, I'll be right back. My son has to go potty. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm back. Ye Lord 2 says it could be Akihiro Fujisawa versus Shunto Nakamura. So Akihiro here is on top, pounding away on Shunto. He's going to choke him here. He's got that choke deep. That's ready to go. Whoa! Holy... What the hell just happened? This is why you have the bottom rope. They didn't plan out this ring too good. This is a Yakuza blood feud. He's going to kill this guy. Like, this is some intense stuff. Did you see that? I mean, he had full on choke. The choke was done. He had the, pretty much his forearm right under the chin against the neck. I mean, the guy's done. He pops him here, 2 shots, and then right here, it is done. He just needs to secure it right here. He could choke him out. Whoa! He flies out the middle rope and they bang their head. That's not, that was hilarious. The crowd likes it. There's some intense stuff. This is not like the rings of old. Holy mackerel. This is definitely not like the rings of old. These 2 young bucks are ready to fight. This guy's ready to go. Look at this. He's hot. He's like, yep, let's fight. Oh, man. This is good so far. He's going in. He punches him as the other guy kicks, takes his back. Whoa! Nice. That was a perfect suplex. I think that was, this is so fishy. It was like he did that on purpose. But, it's too dangerous for it to be fake. I mean, them rolling out of the ring, they could have had a severe head injury. He's going to choke him again here. He's got him. That's it. If he can get his left hand loose, he's done. He's done here. Spider Zero says, can they do knee strikes? I don't know. The rules. What are the rules? He's going out. He's knocked out. That's it. Fight number 1 is over. So let's see. For sure, I'll confirm who it is. So 1 minute, 24 seconds. 1 minute, 24 seconds. Let's find this fight. Okay, I think this was our first fight that's listed on the actual event. It's Shubasa Akiyama versus Takehiro Kuraishi. So Kuraishi just lost. That was it. So that was who the guys were. I'm not saying their names again. So there you go. That was Akiyama Shubasa. Shubasa. Oh, they're going to fight the Yakuza. Oh my God, the Yakuza fight's starting. The Yakuza gang war is going. The Yakuza's jumping in the ring. What's happening? What's happening? It's Yakuza Wars. Yakuza Wars are happening. I told you, this was a Yakuza get-together. This is the Yakuza Wars. What does he got, a sign? It's Yakuza Wars. So Akira Maeda here. I think Akira Maeda is fully in. He's fully in the Yakuza, like connected to the Yakuza gangs at this point. How also notice here, um, also notice here, Akira Maeda is in. This is 2008, folks. And look at this line of old TVs. Like, is this their state of the arts like directorial director booth or a production booth? This is pathetic. What is this? Eric Foster's here. He says, been watching on my Xbox One. Had to log in just to say, what's up? What's up, Eric Foster? You Lord 2 says, yeah, so I did both those fighters in that first fight there. The Yakuza Wars, I am telling you, Akira Maeda, nobody in the industry would work with Akira Maeda because he's diddled them all. And so nobody would work or wrestle or fight under Akira Maeda or any promotion. So he had no choice but to go out and find street thugs who had feuds to settle in the ring. And that's how it was pitched. Like, listen, this is a bloodless or like non-murderous way to settle your feuds. And that's what this is. That's what this event is. They should just call it Yakuza Wars. Oh boy. So here we go. Lord 2 is still translating what Akira Maeda said. Some great stuff there. So there you go. There's your Shubasa. And there this guy goes. He's out of here. He's brought shame to his Yakuza gang. But he's alright. There he goes. Spider Zero asks, so is this just a bunch of Yakuza guys? Simon says, I guess the fighting won't be too high quality for this event. No, a lot of... In fact, so because this event had 22 fights in total, 22 fights, imagine that. And I would say 80% of the fights did not leave the first round. So here's the other guy. What did I say his name was? His name is Hidetora. Hidetora. There's Hidetora. He's a bouncer. He's a doorman for the Yakuza club that his Yakuza gang has. They have a Yakuza club, and he's a bouncer. And he only lets in Yakuza gang members. Look at this. He's got in the earpiece. He's dressed okay here. That's a bad tie, though. This tie does not... He should not be having that tie. That's all I'll say. Other than that, I do like his suit, I guess. Hakan Carlson says, zooming in on his soon-to-be diddled junk. Akira Maeda, he's there. Akira Maeda. He's going to make his move. He's going to go. He's like diddled. There's Hideaki. I don't know. Maybe this is the wrong guys. I don't know who's who here. Yeah, no, that was Hidetora. Yep, so Hidetora versus Shuguaki Yamazaki. Here we go. He's got on Streamlabs is not Streamlabs is fucking me right now, everybody. Am I back? I hope I'm not dropping frames again. I think I might still be dropping frames. No, I'm not dropping frames anymore. So great, we're back. Let me go back because maybe you guys missed some of this fight. It just said out of the blue. It just said stream ended. So I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the fight here. We haven't missed a lot. We haven't missed much. And not sure why it just said stream ended, but stream ended. That's what it said. Gotans is here. Hi, Gotans. Round one. Here we go. It should be back. Are we back? Let me go live. Are we back, everybody? Confirm that we're back. We get a chance here. You guys missed some of this. We should be back. You let me know that we're good to go. I'll press play. Rife with errors. Dropped frames detected. 22% a few seconds ago. Let me clear that. We should be good now. I'm not dropping any frames anymore. Okay. So there's a punch from Yamazaki, another one. They're boxing here. These guys are small. They're like 135 pounds, I would say. Almost knees him there. Yamazaki gets a takedown. He's got leopard print trucks on, which is, I said was gay. And I said, who does he think he is? Vinny Panzienza? He's trying to get over to Freaky Mount. He's close. He's close, but I don't think he's going to get it. He really wants that Freaky Mount. Gotan says, I almost missed the show. You missed a lot, though. We had a whole lot of fun earlier. There was a lot going on with this event to lead up to the first fight. We've determined that it's Yakuza Wars. All these guys are a part of various Yakuza gangs, and they're fighting to settle feuds. So this guy's name that's on top, his name is Hidetora. He's going to get armbarred here, but he's going to throw Yamazaki out of the ropes and onto the ramp there. And the ref calls for a break. He's taking a deep breath there, as he almost got armbarred. The ref is setting him back up in the middle of the ring, which is nice, in the same position. And we're going to go again here as he's going for the armbar, but he's getting popped now by Hidetora. Hidetora is going to try and stack him here, maybe turn him, but he's lifting him up again. Why? What are you doing, buddy? No. You're doing this wrong. Stack and step over. Stack and step over. You're just carrying around this guy for no reason. You're going to mess up your back. He tries to drop him. Oh, he's getting armbarred. That was close. He's going to get triangled, too. Triangle's there. Now he's got the triangle and an armbar. He's going to get thrown out of the ring. Like, these guys must have this strategy. Like, just toss him out of the ropes. He's getting armbarred and triangled here. And he's holding on to the ropes. Now he's holding on to the other rope. He's trying to... Oh, he gets out of it. Oh, that was good. He looks messed up, though. Face a little red. So that was real close. He gets a yellow card. Hakan says he is a bouncer, so. Oh, yeah, just throwing him out of the road. Yeah, he's used to just throwing guys out. He gets tapped there with a little punch. Lull in the action here. Bell rings. That was, what was that? 3 minutes? I think it was cut down. I think that was a condensed round. So not only do we get not a whole lot of fights, but it's condensed as well. Yeah, everybody say hi to Gotans. He's one of our faves. Round 2. Misfire there by Yamazaki. He almost gets kneed flush. Swinging away. Punches. Whoa, that was a good knee. You heard that. So that's Hidetora. He's a lot taller than Yamazaki here. Ref breaks him as they're in the ropes. He says, break, get away. Gonna get a restart here. Overhand right there by Yamazaki. He might be the better striker, but I think Hidetora is the better kicker. So Yamazaki's the better puncher, but Hidetora here I think is a better kicker and kneer, if that makes any sense. I gotta watch here because I think I might be dropping more frames, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm not dropping any more frames. It had gone up and then it was going down. Now it's kind of going up again. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Oh, he tries to kick him in the head. So I guess that answers our question here on what's allowed. The rules, what are the rules? it would appear that kicking to a downed opponent is legal as he tries to kick him in the ass of all things. Goten asks, how many fights did you see already? We saw one already. So this is the second fight. Ref calls for a break here. And we're restarted. It's an okay fight, I guess. Not super exciting. But hopefully the next fights will be more chaotic. So, Gotans, you did miss a very chaotic first fight. It was crazy. They flew out of the ring as one guy was getting choked. And then after the one guy won the fight, like the other guy's Yakuza buddies jumped into the ring to attack him for some reason. We don't know exactly what's going on with this event, but I think Akira Maeda couldn't find any legitimate fighters that would actually work for him because Akira Maeda has diddled them all, and those he didn't diddled, who are in the fighting business, knew that he would diddle if they fought for him. So Akira Maeda couldn't find any professional fighters to fight for him, and he had to go out and find a bunch of Yakuza guys. So there we go. I think that's the end of our fight here. Just 2 rounds. Winner is Hidetora. Hidetora was the winner. So we're going to go to, I think each round is 3 minutes. So these are like amateur fights. 3-minute rounds. And you only get 2 rounds in a fight. As Akira Maeda given his analysis of these fighters, he might be actually talking more about who he prefers to diddle. He's a sadistic guy. I mean, have you seen him over here? He's a diddler. He's confused. I think every time I grab Akira Maeda, the frames drop. That's what I'm noticing here. Every time I touch Akira Maeda, the frames start dropping. So what gender is this person here versus college boy? So let me try and find who's who here. I think this is Shingo Hamada versus Yusuke Kobayashi. So we have Kobayashi versus Shingo Hamada. There's Hamada. He's a very effeminate guy. Elmax says Japanese are sadistic. They like to humiliate others. Bonzo says financially diddled or the other diddled. Diddled in the shower. So this guy has a very feminine face. He's like one of them anime effeminate boys. Like he could be any number of leading man in an anime inspired, like a SquareSoft game. He could be the hero of Final Fantasy. Kobayashi over here, he's got a really long neck. He's got on camo pants. Elmax says she is hot. It's Shingo. He's got kind of a mullet going on. He's very pretty. Very pretty, I'll say that. Kobayashi here, his waist size is like 10. He's a skinny dude. He's 59 kilograms. Here we go, round 1. I'm excited for this fight. I assume this is going to be a good fight. So Hamada here. Hold on, my son has entered. Let me pause this. I don't want to miss this. What do you need help with, Bobo?
With this glass. I can block the doggy.
You can block the doggy? Okay, we got to press ZL. Okay, we push him. My son is playing Luigi's Mansion, and he needs my help here. I gotta help him get through the tutorial. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Shut the door. All right, I don't want to miss any of this fight. Hey, you shut that door. Thank you, buddy. So here we go. Hamada's going after him with 2 bitch punches. And Kobayashi here is on top of him. He's getting pushed away, but he won't be denied. He's going to ground and pound this lady boy. He punches him right in the head. He rolls. He's going to escape out of the ring. He's getting worked here. Let's see. Did Hamada have any other fights? So this was Hamada's first fight. And I think this was his only fight. This was his only fight, and this was considered an amateur fight. So that kind of answers why these fights are 3-minute rounds. He's crying. Oh no. Oh, did you see? Oh, he's crying. That's sad. Oh, my son is back. What? What's up?
It fell off.
Nothing fell. It's okay. You got an itch? What are you doing? Okay. Go back out and play Luigi's Mansion. Thank you, boo. That's sad. He's crying. So a lot of these are all considered amateur fights, I guess. And this guy's record, Shingo Hamada, his amateur record was 0-1-0, and his pro record was 0-0. That's sad. He's crying. So there's Kobayashi. He's the winner. Let's see, Kobayashi. Did he have much of a career after this? His amateur record was 1-0. His pro record was 0-0. So what the hell? I think all of these are just one-off fights. Here we go. We're in the industrialized city of, I don't know. It's got cooling towers over there, smokestacks. Elmax says Potato Face won. So here we got some. Okay, they're fighting in the factory. That factory they just showed. Why would they? You ask, why would they set up the factory? Oh yeah, I forgot. I had something here. Join the Discord, everybody. So here's our factory fight. Guy with bright red hair, fireball red hair. Diego98 says, what's the difference between amateurs and professional MMA bouts? The caliber of opponent, I think, and also 3-minute rounds. Amateur fights are usually 2 rounds by 3 minutes, maybe sometimes 3 rounds by 3 minutes. But yeah, the round time. So I think all these fights are just 3-minute long. Maybe the main card, or let's see, maybe the main event. Let's see the main event. I think the main event is 5 minutes. No, maybe not. Nope, they're all 3-minute rounds, so even the main event is amateur, it looks like. Gotan says the Black Ring of Death. As that ring they were fighting in. It looked like it was made out of a Glad bag. Or, you know, like a trash bag. It was like a trash bag. Is he in jail? What's up with the barbed wire? It's more Yakuza thugs. Here comes the Yakuza thugs. Elmax says the ass. That was a random comment. Unless maybe there is an ass on screen. So let's see. Who's fighting here? Who do we got here? Who are these guys? He's saying something here. And my son is back. What's wrong? You gotta do the jump. Okay, there you go. You're welcome. Shut the door. I haven't figured out who's who yet. So we'll see who's who. I gotta fix Akira Maeda. Oh, no. Yoji Andro. Akira Maeda. If I figure out who's who, I'll let you guys know. But I don't think I'm gonna figure out who's who. We'll see. All these guys are like 20 years old. The teeth are all fucked up and they got bad acne. Did he say Unihara? Who did he say? What did he say? I went back too far. Umihara? You say his name is Umihara, I think? Oh, yeah, so this is Kazuhiro Oyama versus Naoki Umihara. That's the fight. Kazuhiro Oyama versus Naoki Umihara. Let's see, did either of these guys have an actual pro career? So Kazuhiro Oyama did. He had a bunch of amateur fights. He had 8 amateur fights and then 2 pro fights. Umihara, meanwhile, had 1 amateur fight and 4 pro fights. And all his pro fights were in deep. Some in 2007, some in 2008. What? So he had some pro fights in 2007, then fought an amateur fight? That doesn't make any sense. That's stupid. Anyway, Gotan says, well said, the most dangerous. Thanks, Gotans. I don't know what I said that was well said. That's a surprise. Did I say something well said? He goes to kick, he gets punched. He goes to take him down. Not sure who's who. I've already forgotten. Gotan says, likely dropped. Dropped what? The crowd is very silent for this. Oh, he goes for a head kick. Oh, and my son is back. He needs my help again. What do you need my help with?
Ghost.
There's a ghost? Oh, no. Gotta get him. All right, there we go.
Another one.
There's another one. He's up there. Break. The ref calls for a break. It looks like I'm not missing much here as I'm playing Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo Switch. My son. He doesn't like to fight the ghost. He likes to do everything else in the game except fight the ghost. Because I guess he doesn't really know how to fight the ghost. He's 3 years old. My son is like an expert or a semi-expert he's 3. But he will surprise you at how well he plays Mario Odyssey. Like, I have a niece who's like 8 years old, and she sucks at like Mario Odyssey. My son, he's like really good at Mario Odyssey. Shut the door! Thank you, Bobo. That one guy you never want to meet says, thought he said boobs. Another, did the ref say boobs? Is somebody in the ring say boobs? Oh, punches there from, not Uemada. I think that's our other guy, Kazuhiro Oyama. Kazuhiro Oyama versus Naoki Uemada. Oh, he almost gets kneed. Flying knee. Comes in. Missed, though. They're going crazy here as they're going all over the ring. Bell rings ending round 1. Not an exciting first round. So far, their selection of fights. This is our 3rd fight. Is there a 3rd fight? I think this is our 3rd fight. Maybe it's our 4th fight. Let's see. We had 1. No, this is our 4th fight. We had 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is our 4th fight. We're 4 fights in. We're going to get more fights than I thought, I guess. There was 22 fights in this event. We're at the 4th fight. We're not going to see 22. But I wonder about their selection of fights, though. If there was 22 fights, why did they choose these fights? And why did they not just choose all of the fights that are knockouts? They chose a fight that went the distance, was our first fight, or a second fight. Our second fight went the distance. Why would they include that when they had 22 fights to select from and 80% of them were finishes? Why would they select one that wasn't a finish? Yeah, that one guy you want to know says, damn, 22 fights for this whole event? Yeah. No, we've seen 4 fights, LMAX. We saw the first fight was Shubasa Akiyama versus Takehiro Kuraishi. And then we saw Shugeaki Yamazaki versus Hidetora. Then we saw Pretty Boy Shingo Hamada versus Yusuke Kobayashi. And this is our 4th fight, Kazuhiro Oyama versus Naoki Umihara. Chief 910 says, I watched that Andre Roberts clip you put together every time I need a lift. I put together an Andre Roberts clip? Who put together an Andre Roberts clip? Spider Zero says, I don't know, maybe some thought it was a good fight. But they didn't show like the whole... Anyway, I'm going to move on. What did that guy just say? What did the announcer... he's kind of getting choked here with the calf. It's a calf choke. But the ref breaks it up. Somebody in the crowd laughs. Here we go. Restart after an edit. Quick edit. Light tap there by one of the guys. That one guy you want to know says, I did. Oh, I'll have to go check it out. Andre Roberts. My son is back. What's the matter? You need the key?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Open the door.
So you can open the door? Well, you got to find the key. Have you looked in all these rooms? You don't see it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's the... Oh, there's the key! There you go. All right, so that guy won. That was... I don't know who that was. Let's just move on to the next fight. That wasn't a very good fight. Is that another decision? Why would they include that when you have 22 fights to choose from? Why would they include any decision fights? And it's not like these guys are known. These are all like unknown guys.
Daddy, the ghosts are back.
The ghosts are back? Oh no. So I'm playing the Switch and streaming and trying to watch this. I'll smash him, Boob. I'll smash the ghost for you.
Okay.
And then you gotta go. There you go. Okay, see you later, buddy. Here we go. We're going on to our Nobuhiro. So we have Nobuhiro. Let me find the fight real quick here. I don't think we're gonna see Lethal Fat Boy versus Hiroyuki Hayashi. Instead, we're going to see Tomokazu. They're skipping that fight. They're skipping Lethal Fat Boy. The guy's name is listed as Lethal Fat Boy. I assume he's fat. Not sure about Lethal because he didn't win the fight. He was KO'd, in fact, and that was his only ever fight. So we have Nobuhiro Ubutaka versus Tomokazu Sakai. I'm sad we don't get to see Lethal Fat Boy in action. I would have liked to see Lethal Fat Boy in action. So he's at a sushi club or a sushi restaurant. Maybe just a regular restaurant. He's 33 years old. He's a businessman. He's a financial analysis, or he's a financial advisor during the day. And he's a brawler at night. As I drink loudly, sorry. His teeth are all fucked up. What the fuck is this? What is happening? Why are Japanese people's teeth so fucked up? Is it something in the water? It must be the lack of fluoride in the water. This guy's grill. Do they not have dentists over there? This guy's grill is fucked up. But I assume this is the prices here. 150 yen. That's pretty cheap for like one of these dishes. 520. There he is in school. There he is. He's got sweet rolls and milk. And now he's enjoying some sake. I like sake myself. I do like sake. Spider Zero says it's probably genetics. He got the short end of the stick on the genetics. He's got on, it almost looks like he's got on one of them pair of goofy teeth that you can buy at like the truck stop. So that one guy you would never want to meet says he's got more gum than teeth. Chief 910 says that's a jacked up grill. He should never smile. It almost looks like he has on Bubba teeth. Elmac says sake is nice. I'm a big fan of sake. They're driving on the wrong side of the road. And the steering wheel is on the wrong side of the car. Gotans says, laugh out loud, vomit emoji. He's in the trees! What is happening? Is this how he trains? He can't afford equipment to train, so he swings around trees. He's wrestling the tree. This can't be serious. They've got to be, like, someone's trolling here. They just took him out in the forest, and they just said, hey, this would be great for, your video package. Just wrestle the tree. This is outrageous. He's got luggage, and he's walking around the innards of the city. Elmac says, this is a funny fight video. This guy's getting he's bowling. Wow. Bowling. Elmac says, crazy shit going on all over the place. This guy's a professional bowler. I didn't know they had bowling in Japan. He's sweating. He's working up a sweat. He's looking for love in all the wrong places. That's what that said. He's looking for love at the bowling alley. He's got his one sleeve pulled up. That's how you know he's a professional bowler. He's got crazy eyes. He's got an undiagnosed psychosis. He's looking for love. That's what that was. He's lonely. He's a single 30-something-year-old in Japan. There's no fucking hope for him. Here's the guy he's fighting. He's fighting Tomokazu Sakai. He's a fucking nerd too. Or no, that's Nobuhiro. Chief 910 says tree hugger bowler with a fucked up grill. Elmac says a single salary man. Spider Zero says I hope he wins. I think I got the names wrong. I don't know who's who. Okay, so no, his name is Tomokazu Sakai. What? The ghosts are back? Oh no. Where? Round 1. You gotta shoo away his luggage and then catch him. And then smash him. Luigi's Mansion was a great game. The whole family enjoyed it. My wife was addicted to this game. And she played it most of the nights, and she had a lot of fun. I didn't play it as much because whoa, hold on, I gotta get him. As soon as I get this ghost, I'll be back, fight fans. He keeps grabbing the luggage, and I can't get him. Okay, I got him now. As soon as I'm done with this ghost, fight fans, I'll be back to watch this exciting fight versus Tomozuki. What did I say his name was? I almost killed him. I almost got the ghost. We got the ghost now, Boba. There you go. See you later, buddy. He's going for an armbar here. He tapped him out. So our guy with the messed up grill won. There you go. Kazu Sakai is the winner. He's going to use the money he gets from the victory. Woo, did you see? Did you see that? Let's go back. What did we see? Armbar, clean, good. He runs, he jumps, he misses. But you know who else runs into the ring? Babes. Here comes the babes. They got on Uggs. They've got on Uggs and little skimpy bikinis. He put his glasses back on. That's so sweet. He's like, yes, I'm a fighter. Elmac says, I knew that nerd was going to be awesome. Toothman is deceptive, says Bonzo. Considering that he's a single man and he likes anime, he has a lot of free time on his hands. There's Akira Maeda detailing the encounter in the shower with Tomozaku here. What's his name? Tomokazu Sakai. Hakan Carlson says, whoa, that's dangerous. He lost his medal. He lost his medal. He got a little trinket. He does a roll, and the medal just disintegrates. Hakan Carlson says, revenge of the nerd. Here he goes. Whoops. And there goes the medal. It's gone. It disintegrated. That was funny. So that was our 5th fight. We're going for our 6th fight here. He's 31 years old. Could he be a 31-year-old amateur? Is that even possible? We'll see. Maybe that's Lethal Fat Boy. This guy is Kyushu. Not sure who this guy is. We'll wait. I gotta wait to hear the name again. I'm still trying to listen for the name. I didn't hear it. Karate. He's a karate fighter. He's old. He's like 34. He's got a lot to prove here. He's got a bad haircut. Okay, let's listen for the names here, and I'll tell you what's going on. It's Shioshi Nomura. Shioshi Nomura versus Mitsunori Okugawa. Okugawa here is old. He's got a bad picture. This was his only fight in his amateur fight. So, yeah. So think about that. His only fight, amateur fight. Do you think he wins or loses? I don't want to spoil it. He's going to get fucking taken out here. He's going to get trapped. Nope. He's going to grab the ropes. Nope. We're in the corner here. He's just trying to hold on here. He's in a bad spot. He's probably pissing his pants as he gets slammed down. Nice little slam. This guy's in mount. This guy who is Shiyoshi Nomura. Don't move. As the ref turns him out of the corner there. Points him towards the center of the ring. Chief 910 says, it's awesome that you had time to do more you've had time to do more live streams. The most dangerous man alive. Thanks, Chief 910. Glad you could join us, buddy. As we see some new and interesting MMA, that so far there has been no copyright attempts to shut down the stream, which is good. Because if they did try and shut down the stream, I would just turn on this. Oh. It's supposed to say, don't block, you cocks. 2 minutes down already? He's punching the back of his head. Or 1 minute down. Hey. He's going to choke him here. He's done. That's deep. He's done. Stop it, ref. He's dead. There you go. Shinja! So Shiyoshi Nomura just won. Shiyoshi Nomura, everybody. Wow. Another quick amateur fight. That was our 6th fight? So we've seen 6 fights. I guess there's more fights on this than I thought, and we've got another 40 minutes to go. Fight number 7. He's the guy from Big Trouble Little China. He's the one guy with the sword. Remember the what they call him, the storms. He's not the storm that was the one that could make himself fat, or the storm that was the lightning one. He's the other storm that had the swords. I'm not bullshitting you here. I'm proving what I say. Big Trouble, Little China, storms, and maybe I'll find an image here of the one storm. When he didn't have. Okay, so this, I guess. I gotta find a picture of the one with when he doesn't have his head off. Or here, I'll just show you this picture. Where is this going here? What's happening? Okay, let's just move this. So you see the storm right there? His name was Rain. So thunder was the one that would make him fat, and lightning was the cool one. The one that was Rain, that's him. That's him right there. Okay, press play. So we have Noboru. We have a Noboru. Nathan Jones' bald head is here. Hey, buddy. We have Noboru. Momomaru. Harada. He just said it. The guy's name is Momomaru. He's versus Kenta Nishizawa. Kenta Nishizawa versus Momomaru. What kind of fucking name is Momomaru? Elmax says, I was like the first subscriber on this channel. I have been here since the first video. Thanks, buddy. You're such a sweetie. Thank you. Josh Trujillo is here. Been a while since I was free to watch these live. What's going on? The Most Dangerous Man live today. What's up, Josh? What's going on, buddy? What's happening? Glad you could join us. Kenta. He's, Kenta Nishizawa. Round 1, Momomaru. What a name, Momomaru. So Kenta is the one with the knot top there. Or punching. He's gonna kick. He's gonna kill this guy. Nope, he gets taken down by Momomaru. Momomaru is getting popped here as he's going for a leg lock, an ankle stretch. This isn't gonna work though. I mean, even though it is an amateur fight, I don't think this is gonna work. He's getting little shots here. Is Kenta Ishizawa? Kenta is gonna stack him here and get a better position to punch him. As Momomaru should let go of this and try and scramble to his feet. He looks like a young Akira Maeda, a skinny Akira Maeda. He's going to get maybe choked here as Kenta transitions to the back. He's got him back mounted now. And he's going to try and set up a choke here. He's holding on, but he lets go of that. But he's still pretty close to setting it up here. There you go. He's got it, but nope, he lets go. He's punching again. He still has the hooks in. He doesn't have them locked up, though. So our young Momomaru here could back out the door at the back. Oh, what happened? Jesus. I guess as soon as blood happens, they'd call it TKO. Elmax says, the Most Dangerous Man live today. What software do you use for the background and to make the video fit in that screen? So I use so you could do it two ways here. The way I'm doing it is, I guess, maybe not the better way. But if you use like Streamlabs or OBS, you can set up scenes or sources. And you could just do a picture. But what I do is this is just my desktop background. And I made this background in Photoshop. So I just made the background in Photoshop. And I just have an area for the video here. And I just open up the video inside Media Player Classic. And it's got a preset view here for like minimal, where it takes away all the stuff, and then I just turn on the seek bar. And then for like our Akira Maeda and Yoji Anjo here, I just made those as you can import those into OBS here as sources or scenes and just have them displayed. Like if I click the button here, I can make Maeda disappear from within Streamlabs. So yeah, it's just a desktop background. Elmax says, oh, okay, that's witty. Thanks. Spider Zero says, never mind. He had got the choke. He could have got the choke, but I guess as soon as the ref saw blood, he stopped the fight. So Rain 1, The Storm from Big Trouble Little China. Great movie. I love that movie. I love so John Carpenter had a string of movies that I think are some of the best. The Thing, Big Trouble Little China, They Live. We're under our next fight here. Tokyo. The high rises of Tokyo. He's a day trader on the nicey market. What is that? A camera focus. What is that? Is that a butthole? Oh, he's got a pin of a butthole on his. It's a butthole pin on his lapel. Did you hear? Did you hear his voice? He's got a very unimposing voice here. Not very. He's got a butthole pin. He sounds like a butthole. Did you hear him talk? Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time because this guy's voice is hilarious. He's a day trader. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna turn it way up here so you can hear this guy's voice. Oh boy, I went back too far. Spider Zero says, so this is basically Japanese Fight Club? Yes. This guy's hilarious. His voice is, he should be a voice actor. I love weird voice or like goofy voices. This guy's got a goofy voice. Chief 910 says Yakuza has seemed to calm down since that fight with the first fight skirmish. Yeah. Bonzo says Yakuza admin. He might be. He's running a sweatshop business here as they're doing the finances for the Yakuza. They've got all the books. This is a sloppy office. Look at this. If this is like a professional business, what the hell's going on here with this like industrial filing cabinet? This little privacy wall, and they got a coat hanger just sticking out there. This looks very messy. Look at this. This guy's hilarious. It's like, this is like Japanese Fight Club. Like they found these guys that have like normal day jobs and just like threw them into an amateur fight. What's this guy's name? Well, I'll tell you this guy's record in a minute. As soon as he says his name, I'll find out who he is. He says pride. He said something about pride. Goes for a takedown. He secures it. Actually, I had an idea for a video, but I don't know if I'll get around to doing it. I wanted to do like a breakdown review of Kickboxer 2, the one that didn't, like Jean-Claude Van Damme was only in the first Kickboxer and then he left the series. And then they had Shasha something or another, the guy that was from Step by Step, the TGIF show on ABC like in the 90s. He took over. He was like supposed to be Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother. It's a terrible movie, but I would love to do a breakdown of it, like this movie as like a Pride Resurrection. You know, go down like break it down and break down the fights like exact Pride Resurrection style. Do the play-by-play for the fight just the same way. Anyway, I've been thinking of that idea. I just got to get around to it. Spider Zero says, look at his faux hawk. Would make mid-2000 Miz jealous. All the tomato cans, says Gotans. He's got a giant... I like that gi, though. He's a judo Juden. Alcono. Who's this guy? His Tepe Hori. It's Tepe Hori versus Masahiko Saito, who's buff in his picture. He's kind of buff there. Masaki Saito. Kickboxer 2, haha, saw that movie when I was like 8. I love they add the sound of cracking twigs when he splits. Hakan also says, love to see that, get it on. He a Jew, says Spider Zero. Sasha? Yeah, I think he was a Russian Jew. Sasha something or another. So I already forget who's who in this. He's tapped out. That's it. So Masahiko Saito just fell to Teppei Hori. Teppei Hori. He's kind of old. Masahiko. He's got a bloody nose. Don't blow your nose, buddy. That was like the 8th fight we've seen tonight. I thought we were only going to see 6. He was going for a judo throw. He didn't really get it. The other guy just sort of fell. Judo. These guys. I don't get it. I think, what do you call him, a goyim? Hori Teppe. There's fingerprints all over or scratches on his door. It's dirty. It's got like soda spilt on it. This Masahiko here, I think his arm is messed up. As there's another fight going on, he's getting interviewed. He's got a big ass teeth. Here we go. We're on to our next fight. The 9th bout of the evening. It features Yakuza, confirmed Yakuza, versus maybe Yakuza. This guy is straight up Yakuza. Look at this guy. What's this guy's name? This guy's name is, because his picture, you can't miss it. I'm looking at Tapology here. I'll show you guys. I'm looking at Tapology, and it's got pictures for all the guys. So here we have Ken Osuki. It's probably pronounced a different way. He's taking on Takayuki Urano. Urano? It's a pretty cool name. Urano. Whoa, he's got on a flamboyant robe here. Jet Low, Jet Li, Bucktooth. That's all LMAX comments there. He grew up by the rail yards. The rail yards, everybody. He grew up in a small town in California. Rural Japan. He's gone places. He grew up as a rural country boy, and now he's a part of one of the main Yakuza gangs here. Is that the Yakuza boss? What? Elmax says Japanese biker robe. What's happening there? He's got a cigarette in his hand. The fuck is this? He's with a parade float that's got the Pink Panther, and why he's just casually has a cigarette in his hand. That's a biker gang, says Elmax. He's a part of a biker's gang? So I knew it. This is Yakuza Wars. This is his opponent, who is... No, that's still the same guy. G Studio. What is happening in there? Were those body parts? Is that his sensei? What is over here? What is... Oh, they're rugs. I thought that was like a foot. And like, I don't know what was happening over there. He's got... Look at that. I have that same display in my house, but I paid $50 for it. What is happening? He's got... This is his wall art? Is this his wall art? This is the pictures he has on his wall. Oh my god. He's got a guy's hairy ass on his fucking wall. This guy. Spider Zero says, if he loses, does he lose his pinky? Elmax says, that's a typical Japanese biker gang. His tattoos are pretty cool. Why does this guy got tits? That guy you never want to meet says, dad ass. Pick of guys. Gotan says, pick of guys, see? So this must be our Japanese biker gang. Are these guys like the masters? They're like the head of the biker gang? So that's his tools for doing the tattoos. Very rudimentary. So I wonder how these guys are viewed in Japanese culture. Are they just are they okay? You know, like in America, tattoos are like nothing. You know, I see guys with face and neck tattoos all the fucking time now, in just normal life. But is it still taboo in Japan? He's got on a nice sweater. He's very casual here. He's got magazines, Gong. And we're back to the picture of the fucking biker gang. What is this important? I kind of wish we could get a translation to find out what's happening. There's another guy in here that might be fighting. Will we get to see this guy fight? Junji. Guy's name is Junji. He fights in this. Junji Urita, another fucking Yakuza. Anyway. We'll see. Well, fingers crossed we'll get to see Junji. Elmax says tattoos in Japanese are looked down upon. Japanese society. So here he comes. Well, the Japanese is gonna, the crowd are gonna look down on this guy when he takes off his robe. He's taking on nondescript. What's this guy's name? He's taking on Takayuki Urano. Urano is a nondescript, normal-looking guy. He gets no setup. They literally just spent 10 minutes talking about the other fucking guy, and Urano gets. I don't even think they said his name. Takayuki Urano. Urano? Not sure how you say it. So they spent 10 minutes talking about Kianosuke. They spent 10 minutes talking about him. His professional record, it's not too bad. He last fought in 2019. His pro record is 3-6-0. Not too shabby, I guess. His amateur record was a lot better. Whoa, he had a lot of amateur fights. His amateur record was 18-4-0. So his pro record really sucks against his amateur record. Gotan says, must be an outsider. Yeah, you got that right. That's the name of the show. Elmax says, but in criminal circles, tattoos are obviously not looked down upon. Elmax says, look at that rat creature. Are you talking about Urano? He's on top here. Urano's on top. If he knows what's good for him, he will lose, though, because he does not want to draw the ire of the fucking Japanese biker gang, which doesn't sound dangerous at all. Japanese biker gangs don't sound that bad. Not like in America. You know, I lived in Bullhead City, Arizona, which is across the Colorado River from Laughlin, Nevada. And I want to say it was about the year 2000, maybe 1999. There was a biker war. There was a shootout at one of the casinos. So Laughlin, Nevada. Let me show you a picture of Laughlin, Nevada. It's like a mini Las Vegas. It's right on the border of Nevada and Arizona. So here's Laughlin, Nevada. It's like a little casino town, right? Laughlin, Nevada. This is it for the city, except way out here in the desert, there's like some houses, like some developed little neighborhoods and stuff like that. But here's Laughlin, Nevada. Here's the Colorado River. Over here is Bullhead City. This is where the majority of people live. Anyway, there was like a biker war at one of the casinos. I think it was at the Golden Nugget or Harrah's. The Mongols and Hell's Angels. They had a shootout in one of the casinos. It was crazy. Spider Zero says, wasn't there an MMA event that ended with a biker gang starting a brawl? Maybe. Bonzo says he's been there to Laughlin, Nevada. A fun place to visit. I lived there for about 10 years in Bullhead City. So our guy here, Kinosuke, is going for a triangle choke. He's going to get it. He punches the guy. The ref is taking a close look. Elmax says, love the desert. If you love the desert, you would love Bullhead City and Laughlin. Not too developed. Not a whole lot of people live there. I used to take my dog for walks out in the middle of the desert, and there like nothing around. You could walk a mile, and you would be completely isolated and alone. Just have to watch out for like snakes and stuff like that. But I used to take drives. Like you could go up a ways. You could, if you went east of Bullhead City, you could get pitch black, and you could go out and look at the stars. So anyway. Subscribers! One of the Luta Livre versus BJJ events ended in a brawl, but I don't know about a biker gang. Bonzo says, I think it was 2000. The MMA brawl? It might have been. So there you go. There's your victor, Kinosuke. We're going to move on to our next fight here. I'm not sure who it's going to be, so we'll have to wait. Akira Maeda has given his breakdown of the fight. He's relaxing, giving his thoughts on this fighter. Saying how much he wants to diddle. He wants to see how far down the tattoos go. This guy is fugly. What's up with his face? Bonzo says, no, when I went. Heard of the brawl, though. Oh, you went in 2000 to Laughlin? I liked Laughlin. It's like I said, it's about, what? It's an hour and a half from Las Vegas. It's an hour and a half south of Las Vegas. You could drive to Las Vegas, you know. I guess if you wanted to work in Las Vegas, you could if you lived in Laughlin, but I want to see why you would just move closer. You could move someplace to like Searchlight, which is 40 minutes south of Las Vegas. This guy's fugly too. What's up with all the bad acne? His teeth are okay though. He's goofy looking though. His head is big. He's got like a miniature body going on. I don't like this pink running outfit. Not a fan of it. Nathan Jones' bald head is here. He's back. What's up, buddy? Spider Zero asks, did he win? The Yakuza guy won. With the tattoos won the last fight. Yokohama gang, what did he say? Takagaki Yuji. The next fight here is going to be Yuji Takagaki versus Hiroki Nakamura. He's a bartender by day at what I assume is a Caesar Emperor style bar. Why else would you have Caesar heads in the bar? It's a Japanese theme bar. He's got at first look, you think he might have a tier, but it's like a triangle. Spider Zero says he keeps his pinky then. Yeah, he kept his pinky. What's up with the tattoo here, buddy? What is this? He seems confused about. He's a tourist. He's a Yakuza too. He's got on his Yakuza tattoos, and of course that tear, or maybe it was a tear. I don't know. Did he kill a guy? Is it the same in Japan as it is America? He's got tattoos too, but he has more of an American tattoo, just like a picture there of a lion. That's like an American style tattoo. Just got one tattoo. Kum Kum Line is here. They are bad boys in Japan. In Japan, you cannot find a job if you have a tattoo. We've had a lot of bad boys on this. Chuck Mangione says, Triangle Triad tattoo? I think it could be. But when he took off his shirt, that tattoo made sense. I mean, why else would you have a tattoo on your fat face if you weren't Yakuza? So welcome Kum Kum Line, or Cum Cum Line. Still trying to figure out how you say it exactly. And welcome Chuck Mangionji. Glad you could join us, buddy, old pal. Here we go, round one. This is Yakuza Wars, the event. We've had a lot of Yakuza blood feuds being settled tonight. He's already going for an armbar. Woo, they're crazy. They're hyperactive little guys here. Ooh, he gets knocked in the face. They're like little Energizer bunnies here. These fighters are Yuji Takagaki versus Hiroki Nakamura. Hiroki Nakamura has the lion tattoo on his chest. Spider Zero says maybe he just likes tattoos. It could be, but I think in Japan you just can't like tattoos. If you have tattoos on a lot of part of your body, he's choking him out here with the front guillotine. Bonzo says kum kum, and that guy you never want to meet says kum cum. We're still trying to figure it out. Yuji here, Yuji Takagaki, he's choking out. He's going to choke out Hiroki, but now he's lost it. And Hiroki's on top. Hiroki is trying to pound him. Ooh, that was close. Do you see that? That was he could feel the wind from that punch just pass by his face. The wind, the brush of air. It's like, here it comes. Just misses. Great stuff here. Great stuff here from our fighters. He's punching him in the head. And he's going to go for an ankle lock, maybe. Is Hiroki Nakamura. No, he's getting punched. Ooh, those are some hard shots. He gets up, though. He's got his fist up. That's good. Oh, and our Yakuza fighters egging him on here. Yuji Takagaki. He's going for the leg. He gets the takedown, does Hiroki. But Yuji is up. He's saying, yeah, he knows. He knows what to do here. Yeah, guillotine. Guillotine choke. The corner is telling him, guillotine choke. He backs away, though. Ref, what are you doing? He's juking and jiving. Nathan Jones' bald head says, so these guys are Yakuza. Where are the cops at? The cops don't care. I think it's been proven in Japanese culture that the Yakuza are a part of Japanese society. And everybody knows it, but they just don't acknowledge it. The cops do nothing about the Yakuza, as far as I know. We'll have to ask Kum Kum. Kum Kum, come come. Buddy old pal, does Japanese cops care about the Yakuza? So the crowd is behind in this fight. They're cheering a lot. This is a blood feud between two rival Yakuza gangs. There's a minute left in this round. He popped him in the face. What? Oh, it's counted as a down, and I guess there's counting? What is happening? So there's downs? He punches him. He's not down, no, ref. The ref calls for a down, though. That's bullshit. I would be pissed, too, if I was this guy. This guy looks pissed. I'd be pissed, too. Why is that counted as a down? He goes for the leg. He's trying to get a takedown, but he's denied. Stuffed. He kicks. He's going to get punched again, and he's going to get down if he keeps flailing like that. He punched him in the dick. And you hear the announcer actually acknowledges the dick punch. The announcer is doing play-by-play. Says he punched him in the dick. Whoa. See the punch it though. Oh, this fight's fun. This guy's goofy. You see this guy? He's a goofy Yakuza. He's going for a front choke here, but he lets go and he's gonna knee him. Soft knees. These are baby knees. The announcer is telling him to fight. He picks him up and dumps him. Yeah. So Yuji's on the bottom beneath Hiroki. We're going to round two. Some exciting Japanese techno music here. Ooh, babes. Oh, they don't show him though. That one guy you never want to meet says, "Nut punch a do." Giant head is awkward, says Chief 910. He's give him the smell and salt. So here we go. Yuji versus Hiroki, round 2. Final round. Round 2 of our barn burner of a fight. These fights are also condensed. Not only have they cut out a lot of the fights, being that there was 22 fights on this event, but they've also cut the fights down from like 3 minutes to 1.5 minutes. That was a lethargic kick. Do you see that shit? What is this? Is this fucking amateur hour? He doesn't get a whole lot of height on this, and he just kind of lazily just throws it up there and it just bops him in the bicep. That was horrible. Punches there from Yuji. Well, big swing and a miss by Hirochi. A big swing and a miss by Yuji. Elmax says, "Did you see that crappy kick?" It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. So they're slowed down here. Both men seem tired. They're very lethargic. Lazy punching here. Hirochi's going for the legs. He's trying to take him down. Yuji's got the neck. Guillotine choke. Arm in guillotine choke. He's pulling, but he doesn't have much here. Now he's got it. He's got the arm out. Now he's got full guillotine choke going on here. And Hirochi might go out or tap out here. He's looking pretty bad. He taps out. Wow. There you go. Yuji Takagaki. Yuji just won. Elmax says he kicked him in the leg the hardest he could and bounced back. He's got a fan club. That's his Yakuza boys. See? When we saw the first fight, there was a Yakuza guy jumped the ring to go beat up one of the other fighters. He had one of these fans, right? He had one of these fans in his hand, and now it makes sense. They gave the Yakuza guys these fans for some reason. And those are the Yakuza girls? I don't know what's happening. Oh, there's Akira Maeda in. He's giving his diddle medal. Like the medal, he gives them to the boys. Guys, enjoy the next bit of event here in silence as I have to go tinkle with my dinghy in the bathroom. So I'll be right back. 接近でパンチのチェーンあるでアホみたいにこう顔を止めてなんかもうねチキンレースだったんですね運が悪い方が当てられてノックアウト負けるでも中村君なんかちゃんと接近するときに首を振ってきながら入っていく本当にもうそれにちょっとパンチをちょっと織り込みながらねこうやって首をパンチ振りながらパッと入ったらねもっと面白い展開なんですよね本当にそういった意味で2人ともまっさらでやってるっていう分でやるとねなんか誰の知られたわけでもないのにそれちゃんとわきまえてやってるっていうのはやっぱりすごいですよね本当に魅力のある2人ですねはいやっぱ僕強かったっす練習してもっと出たいっす渋谷の裏通りに面した若者に人気のクラブ大勢のゲストで賑わうフロアの片隅に屈強な体つきで睨みを利かす男がいた加藤智也 Alright, I'm back. The guy's name is Bonds. He's is he a bail bondsman? Is that what it's saying? He's security again. We have another bouncer at a Yakuza nightclub. Whoa, did you see that? This guy went to the Akira Maeda school of pat downs. He's checking. Boom, he's getting in there. So this guy is Junji Urita. Uh-oh, it's another Yakuza biker gang. There he is. Urita. He's got what's wrong with this picture? Are we gonna see Urita, Junji? Alright, I think they've skipped that fight. Uh-oh. There's some bad shit going on here. Fucking bikers. What is with all these biker gangs fighting in this event? I would love to know the backstory of why Akira Maeda got all these fucking Yakuza biker boys. This is so bizarre. I mean, I love the idea, if that's what it was. It's called The Outsider. Akira Maeda got all these... He's a biker boy. Let's see. He said Hondoa. I don't know who's fighting. What? I don't know who's fighting. I don't know what's happening. Son of Maeda's here. Talk about perfect timing. School can wait. What's up, Son of Maeda? I'm still trying to figure this event out. It's called The Outsider. We've had about 10 confirmed Yakuza guys fighting in this event. They're all a part of biker gangs. That guy you never want to meet says Yakuza versus bikers. That could be it. As I'm sliding around on my chair here to shut the door. It's very strange. Akira Maeda's idea for this must have been, like, nobody will work with me. Who can I get to fight for me? Oh, the Yakuza and biker gangs. They can settle their feuds. I'll call it The Outsider. It's going to be the biggest idea. It's gonna just take Japan by storm. This new fighting promotion that's going to feature the bad boys of Japan. Biker boys, guys with visual facial tics, guys that have mental disorders. He's got the tics. He's got tics going on. Oh boy. If that's what this event is, that's great. I'm down with it. I am down with it. Good on Akira Maeda. I think this is our main event. This last fight is our main event. I think this is Tomoya Kato versus Hideyuki Yukuni. I don't think, unfortunately, we're going to get to see... I don't think we're going to get to see this guy fight. This guy, unfortunately, I don't think we get to see him fight. Maybe. We'll see. Yes, and nerds. Hakan Carlson is right. We did have that nerd. Spider Zero says, sounds like a great idea of having a bunch of rejects fight each other. I agree, yeah. I mean, I think the Rings Outsider is still doing events today. I'll tell you in 2 seconds here. Rings Outsider. Their last event was in November of 2019, and it was the Outsider 53, first Toho-ku tournament. And it had like 40 fights on it. No, just kidding. It actually had, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 fights, including DJ Marco. DJ Marco most recently fought at, this guy's name is DJ Marco. He fought at Rings Outsider 58. DJ Marco fought at Rings, the Outsider 53. What did I say? 53. Okay, so it's Takayuki, did he say? Other corner. Let's see. Kato, yes. So it's Tomoya Kato versus Hideyuki Yukuni. So we're not going to get to see the one guy with the face tattoos fight. This guy looks like a clean-cut guy. This guy, he's got Yakuza tattoos. We're going to go... Did he just say... what? Seconds out. Seconds get out. Round 1. Here we go. So this is the main event. Punch, takedown. Gotans is out of here. Bye, Gotans. See you later, buddy. Glad you could join us. We'll miss you. Who's this guy? Tomoya Kato's on top. The ref is really aggressive here. Don't move! Gotan says, bye everyone, solar flare. Is he saying that a solar flare just happened? Tomoya gets a yellow card for some reason. I guess. He's getting a yellow card for not listening to the ref, I guess. Strange. The rules. What are the rules? Flailing of punches here. They're both very bad. Clearly amateurs. Knees here from Tomoya as he's popping them. The other guy falls. I've forgotten his name already. His name is Hideyuki. Hideyuki falls. Tomoya is on top. He's trying to pull the neck over is Hideyuki. Ref calls for a break. Tomoya here. He's full of piss and vinegar. He wants to prove to his Yakuza boys he can fight. He's been tanning at the tanning salon a lot. I guess when you're the Yakuza, you have a lot of free time. Knee from Tomoya, then a big punch from Hideyuki, which missed. Tomoya knees again. And Hideyuki is trying to get behind him, but fails at that. And they're clinched here, grappling. Knee from Tomoya, and Hideyuki is trying to push him over towards the ropes. He kind of gets him over to the ropes. Spider's Ear says Solar Flare is move in Dragon Ball Z. Hakan Carlson says he pushed the ref. I missed that. I did not see that. Punches there from Hideyuki, but Tomoya, I think, got the better of those punches as he forces Hideyuki to flee. He takes him down. Now he's punching is Tomoya. He's going to choke him, but he's going out of the ropes. He's choking him now, but he's outside the ring. Now he gets back inside. He rolls. Nope, he lost the choke, but he still has it pretty close to set it up really easily here. But Hideyuki is turning into him. He might be able to get on top. If he pulls on the back of the head, maybe, and he's going to get on top here. And Tomoya's on the bottom, but no, he falls off. Oh, no! But they're both very tired, and both are kind of lazy. Hideyuki goes for the legs here, the hips, and Tomoya is pushed against the rope. The ref calls for a break. So far, a pretty interesting bout. I'm digging it. Tomoya here is all raring to go. He misses with the punch. He goes in for more punches. Ooh, he gets him with a nice uppercut. Hideyuki's going to go out here. He got clocked with two good ones. He goes towards the hips to try and grab him and keep him close. He's got his neck tied up here as Tomoya is going for a guillotine, but he's losing position, and they're in the ropes, and I think this is going to end here, the round. The ref, though, is kindly pushing the rope away, so there's the end of round 1. Babes are back in the ring. Here's some of the punching action from Tomoya. He gets him with another good one here at the end. Maybe not. He's getting splashed with water. Hideyuki here looks a little worse for wear. He's bowing towards Tomoya. He wants to make sure that this Yakuza thug knows that he doesn't mean anything personal here. It's just a fight in a ring. punching here as Tomoya's getting off on him. Wow, bad takedown attempt here by Hideyuki. The ref calls for a down, and the ref clotheslines Tomoya. That was a mistake, as Tomoya's Yakuza thug friends are now aggressively threatening the ref here. This is not a good move. This was not a smart move by the ref here to clothesline a Yakuza thug, a connected Yakuza thug. The ref here doesn't want to take any of the Yakuza shit. So Hideyuki here is getting clobbered. He's going for any. Watch this. Bad move, ref. No, ref. No. Oh, the Yakuza thug. Oh, he's pissed. This Yakuza guy is going to kill that ref. That was a bad move there. That was a very bad move by that guy. So the fight's restarted, and Tomoya's teeing off again as Hideyuki's going to crumble here. He's punching back, though. He got a good body shot off. Tomoya has him clenched knee. He falls. He's pursuing Hideyuki, who's trying to survive here. Tomoya, they're clenched. Son of Maeda says, laugh my ass off, Yakuza thug friends. Tomoya's on top. He's in mount. He punches. He's punching and he's setting up maybe an arm bar here. The arm is right there, Tomoya. Just take it. And Hideyuki has tapped out. He gave up. So Tomoya has won. And that's going to do it for our event here. He gets hugged. The Yakuza are... Oh! Is that Ensign Inoue? Is that Ensign Inoue? Maybe that's who that who was threatening the ref. We all know Ensign Inoue's in the Yakuza. Or he knows guys in the Yakuza. Did I go back to the first round? Anyway, I've lost my place here now, fight fans. We'll just go to the end here. Because I think that was Ensign Inoue. I could be wrong. He tapped out the weak little punches, but I guess he had absorbed a lot. So there you go, Tomoya. Tomoya Kato is the victor via TKO in the second round. Chief 910 says, now they all pull out guns and massacre each other. Yes. All right, so that's going to do it here. Akira Maeda is going to talk about that main event. He's going to talk about the boys he diddled in the locker room. The ref here, oh, they didn't show the clothesline. I guess they didn't want to antagonize the Yakuza. Let's see if there's anything else here. I gotta get the show on the road here. He gets on the mic. Oh God. You hear him talking? Hakan Carlson says, not great fighting, but a really fun event. It was a fun event. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was this could have been an oddity. Strange, the Outsider series events will end the event here. There's Akira Maeda. We'll pause it here. Son of Maeda says, oh well, gotta go. Have a nice day, everyone. See ya, Son of Maeda. Mr. Garrett's here. Who's your fave shoot style wrestler? It's gotta be Nakano. Yeah, it's either Naoki Sano or Tatsuo Nakano. Definitely my two faves. Yoji Anjo's okay too, I guess. But that would be my trio of fave shoot style wrestlers. Anyway, fight fans, maybe I'll put up a poll and see if you guys want to watch any more of the Outsider events. They seem like a hodgepodge of nightclub bouncers, nightclub DJs, bartenders, and Yakuza biker gangs fighting in these events. So if you want to see more Outsider, I'll put up a poll and we'll see what the overall community reaction is to this outsider. But anyway, I got to go for now. My wife's been waiting on me so she could go to the store. I hope everybody had a fun time. I'm glad you all joined. And I'll see you next weekend for more Legends Never Die Live. See you guys later. Take care.